Good morning, everyone. Now, before I get out of bed and head over to my dad's house for Father's Day, I just wanted to give you guys something to think about and hopefully something that we can do moving forward into 2020. I think that it's very important that as a people that we use our voices to support those who really need it and those who are voiceless in our community. So moving forward in 2020, I feel that it is imperative that whenever we see these blogs posting about Future and another one of his baby mamas and him having another woman pregnant, instead of that, can we counter that with flooding the comment sections with Black men who are working actively every day to break cycles, who are trying to be positive role models in their children's lives, but for some reason or another, maybe they decided to have a child with the wrong woman, or maybe because of mistakes that they made in the past or decisions that they made in order to feed their family, the government is making it impossible for them to be able to provide for their child. I think that it's important that we use our voices for these men who just feel so powerless in their attempts to be good role models for their children for whatever reason. I think it's time that we uplift these men. I think that it's time that we use this social media platform to start GoFundMe's for them and have their legal fees, helped be paid for, because we are in this together and we really know that in order for there to be better people in this world, they need to have better male figures in their life. They need to have real male role models. And we need to encourage these men to continue to want to be good role models. We don't want them to see that, the nice guys finish last. We don't want to continue to perpetuate that cliche saying. So, if you know a Black man who's out here and he's really deserving of just praise, let's not just do it on Father's Day. Let's counter all this negativity that we see instead of saying, oh, these women shouldn't have gotten pregnant by Future for money. Well, he needs to stop using his children for publicity. That's another subject. That's neither here nor there. I'm not even going to get into that because you already know how I feel about Nvidias. But there are Black men out there who are really fighting for their children, really fighting for their families, really fighting to make sure that their children know that they love them, they matter to them, and they are important to them, and they need help. They need resources. They need someone who knows what's going on to tell them how they should navigate this crazy system. Let's uplift each other. Let's uplift the everyday man. Okay? So if you have any resources or any links, anything of that nature that you feel could help a young Black man in his attempt to actually continue a attempt to be a better man and to raise better people, please leave them in the comment section, because we are only as good as our weakest link, and we have to look out for those who are actually trying. We need to put those on display who are out here doing their best every single day. We can do anything if we put our mind to it. We can find one Black man and we can help him raise money to expunge his record for something that he did when he was like 16 in order to take care of his family, so that he can be in the lives of his children, so that he can find a job in order to support his children. We can find one Black man who's out here fighting to be able to see his children, but he can't afford his attorney fees anymore for family court, who can't afford mediation. We can do that. We can help with a young Black man who was put on child support when he was already incarcerated and he's already in debt to the prison system, and now he's going to be in debt to family courts as well. There are a lot of ways that they use in order to keep Black men from their children. So if we have the power in order to help them to get past the system, this is another way that we can fight the oppressor. If you're not the type to be on the front lines, to be protesting, here's your chance. Here's your chance. Start a GoFundMe. Be public. Be vocal. If this is what you care about, if you think that Black lives matter, then all Black lives should matter. Okay? Start today. Help a young Black man out. All right? Help out a young little girl or a young little boy who miss their daddy. Because daddies matter. They matter. They may get on our last nerve, and as a man, they may be total and complete trash. But as a father, there's no one better. And we got to get past that. Just because he's a trash man doesn't mean that he's a horrible father. The two are not synonymous, okay? And maybe if we uplift him as a father, it'll make him a better man. I don't know. I can't say that that's true or that will happen. But at least we can try, okay? All right. I'm going to get dressed and go because I still got to go someplace before I go to my daddy's house. He going to call me in a second. I'm like, I thought you said you was leaving an hour ago. You still not here. I know I ain't going to... I'm coming, Daddy. Dang.